Good afternoon. I am Brother Esquire, and I would like to welcome you to this edition of Your Moment for Biblical Truth. This show is a update, okay? The other day I did a posting about the Antichrist, the final battle. And in it, I said that the Quran calls for a 7-year peace treaty. Let me state that the way that I wanted to say it, the way it should have been said. The Quran does not call for a 7-year peace treaty. The Quran says that you can sign a treaty with someone if you are being defeated. But if the terms of the treaty is not withheld, then you are allowed to break the treaty. You do not have to be, or you are not obligated to continue to try to make the treaty work. Now, with that being said, the teaching in Islam, because that is actually taught as a contradictory to another verse that's in the Quran, the teaching in Islam is that verse which I just stated, or the saying that the wars, the peace treaties can be broken. It's only this teaching is only for the inner group, meaning Muslims against Muslims, Islam against Islam. They can fight against each other and form a treaty if one side starts to lose. And if the treaty is not upheld by either side, the treaty can be broken at any point. You see what I'm saying? So in Islam, they teach war is deception. Now, with that being said, the Hadith, the Islamic Hadith, does teach a 7-year peace treaty, and it teaches that their Mahdi will be the one that signs this 7-year peace treaty. I challenge you to go check me up on this. It says that their Mahdi will sign the 7-year peace treaty. This treaty will be signed with a Roman man, and we as Christians do teach that our Antichrist will rise up out of the revived Roman Empire. Somehow power will get switched from the Americans in the United Nations to the EU. But as for now, this beast that is working this peace has been given a great mouth. And I am American and I love my country, but I tell you with no hesitation that America is the mouth of the beast, speaking great words against the Most High. We are the only nation on TV telling other nations that there is more than one way to God. We are the only nation on TV telling other nations what religion we are and are not. And as far as I can tell, Obama at last term said we are no longer a Christian nation. Now, to restate what I said so that there will be no contradiction to what I said and no dispute about what I said, when I speak about the Islamic faith, I speak in general as the Quran and I speak in general as the Quran and the Hadith being one book, like the Old Testament and the New Testament being one book. So I just speak of it as the Holy Bible when I'm speaking from the New Testament. And when I'm speaking from the Hadith, I say Quran because I consider them to be one book. But that's okay. And let me also update this. If a person was successful in doing this, I saw it because I was looking at Malcolm X the other day. If a person was to use the Quran and the Bible side by side, they could rule the world. Everything that the Quran says, they could use it to make peace with the Islamic world, and everything that the Bible says, they could use it to make peace with the Jewish land. But nonetheless, just updating this, the other day, when I said the Quran calls for a 7-year peace treaty, the Quran does not. The Hadith does. And there you go. Thank you for tuning in to this moment. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Your Moment for Biblical Truth. I am your host, Brother Esquire. Good night.